you. I just think, sorry, I forgot to hit go live, but we were opening the circle and anchoring the source energy, and I was like, didn't want to interrupt you. And then we got to the end. I was like, should we go live? And you're like, oh, yeah, that seems like,
That's okay. Do it.
Oh,
Do
so
it.
yeah, no, I really like your energy, and I'm really able to like get a clear like channel or like tap in like very strongly like whenever I work with you.
Good. Because I just flow. And I try to let you pull it out because like I can see people just working it out and abilities that I'm like, ooh, you could tap into that like this. I can't help myself.
It's crazy, right? Like and you and I were talking about like this the other day too. It's like, you're like, both of us just like turned on overnight, right? You're like, I don't even have any professional training. Like, we're just doing the best we can with what we got till we figure out what it is we're doing with what we have.
You know what? I've just learned to just feel and flow. And as scary as it may be, when I tap into that soul energy, it's guiding me. And I'm just feeling my way through this process and just trusting and being vigilant about what I'm doing and how, and pre-clearing things and stuff like that, keeping protections in place and stuff.
I feel like too, the other thing along with that, I feel like it's like the intention and standing in your power, right? Like,
oh, that's everything. That's everything, because that's that frequency that I'm trying to get everybody in, where we can undo the rituals with power, like really, really unhooking things. It's a frequency. It's
I think you're.
I don't know how to describe it other than that.
It's kind of like an attitude, honestly, because
yeah.
It's I like what I finally decided. It's okay. So first of all, there's like different levels of like mad, right? Like there's and then there's like the.
Yes, what I've been feeling for so long. Yes.
And then there's like the quiet anger, right? Like the resolute, like.
No, fuck that. Just maddening anger. Yeah, no, rage.
I feel like I've been through those stages. So I get, and I do have the at times, right? Like.
I've gotten it blown out of me finally. I'm really chill now. If you haven't noticed, I'm like, shit, I need some emotion today. Throw that energy around and shit. I got nothing in the tank, man. I blow it out as soon as I get it.
I feel very grounded and I feel very like resolute. Like I kind of feel, this is how I feel. I feel this way. Absolutely. I feel like this is a reckoning and there's just been so much convoluted bullshit. Okay. Like I'm 41. Okay. I feel like it's now the time that I'm stepping into my power because I am now calling for all that energy to shift the other way.
Yeah. I mean,
so I think part of it is deciding that you no longer are condoning it.
Well, really, the more you dig into it, the more you realize, everything out here is reflecting what's in here. So to me, it don't change out there till we change what's in here. And then that when you get in that God flow, whatever you want to call it, where you're just flowing and magic just happens everywhere you go. And I
call it a little bit hippie and a little bit hood, Marcia. When my flow come through. When my flow come through. No, but I get it. I get what you're saying. Like it is an energy thing. And I guess what I'm saying is like, I feel like there's like a switch that's flipped because I've gone from those places of worry and fear and just, the tumultuous wheels turning in the head. Hey, Rainbow Flame Wizard. Hey, Colleen. Hey, girl. Hi, girl.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gone to this place where it's like, I've experienced enough of that. Okay. I've had an unlimited pass of the anxiety amusement park for so many seasons that like the roller coaster's broken down and like, right. Like everything's all dilapidated. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Even though it's free, I'm good. I've had enough ride. Right. And now I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna go build my own amusement park over here, right? And it's
Well,
not
yeah.
gonna be like
It really, I mean, to me, it's taking control and healing your shit. And I really had a really powerful example of that in front of me all the time with Chris, because when he shifted shit, it was major. And I was able to watch that, how that works really clearly. And wow.
it's got to be really shocking to go through something like that for you, even though like you knew what you were working on and all this stuff. It's like, even myself, right? Like when it happens, it's like, dude,
it's nuts. It's nuts, but it's cool as shit. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I hope
I'm thoroughly look. Mike has been amazing. So actually, it's actually helped so much stuff in so many ways, because Chris was a nervous wreck. Mike's chill and he's fixing things and he's on it. And I'm super impressed. So,
hi, Jeanette. I can't do an Australian accent, dude. Jeanette is amazing. Jeanette Harmonic Weaving.
Cool.
I got to connect. Yeah, she did a private group with me last night and her friend, and it was amazing. I want to share something with you, okay, or all of you, right? So there's this really cool lady that I found on YouTube. You all should go follow her. Her name is Landlady333, okay, or Empress Josephine. Like this, I've called her my spiritual therapist, okay? Like the woman is an amazing reader, and oh, I love you too, Jen. I love you guys so much. Like I just want to say I'm so grateful for all of you. Like thank you for filling me with love. Thanks for being my family. This lady was doing a reading yesterday, right? And you've got to hear this, okay? Because this was like nuts. So this reading, it's a tarot card reading, right? And essentially, like the read that was coming through was like somebody's identity and name has been completely like hijacked, stolen, assumed by somebody else. This person is reaping all the abundance, right? And then the person who is being utilized as the financial mechanism and all this, right? The leverage, like they're not really aware of it because they're being like completely rerouted and distorted, right? And she kept saying something about the mail, right? And so, and then she ended up pulling like an emerald order dragon and a like interdimensional emerald, right? And so she's pulling all this stuff, and man, like I'm getting like floods of like SSP and like spiritual contracts that are being made when these like as children when we're taken, right? Like into these programs and stuff. I'm like literally seeing like a grand high priestess that's like, oh, and one of the cards she pulled literally was like a tree that had like these red like branches, and the trunk went down into like a skull of death. So that's
probably like tree of death.
I was like, dude, I mean, it was amazing. Like it was like she was so on point, and I was like, this is exactly what's going on. It's like these grand high priestesses are doing these rituals with this Google Chrome, right? The Google Chrome, and it's creating all of these like covenants. Covenants is a trade, right? It's an agreement. Right?
Yeah, so I mean, we have to watch every single thing we do. We're constantly consenting to shit all day long, and like, if you really notice, it's everywhere, constantly, 24/7. It's nuts.
So then what happens? So she gives this amazing. There she is! Oh my god, there she is! I got to throw her on the screen. Like I love this lady, you guys. Go follow her channel. She is amazing. I don't know if she just came in. I was talking about the reading you did yesterday, right? With like the identity being like taken and assumed, and the male and the interdimensional emerald and the dragon, right? All of that.
Yeah.
So this morning, right? This morning I said it's the witching hour, right? I sit up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in bed. This is the download I got, okay? Like this blew my mind. And it started with the reading that Landlady 333 did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I love her so much. This lady is amazing. Like seriously, when I was having like Omega programming come through me about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I found her. I went on to you, like I was just like done and crying and just, you know, like feeling really low. And I got on randomly on YouTube, and she was on there, right? And there was other people like giving readings, but like the vibe, I didn't connect with the vibe. And so I got to like scrolling, and then she showed up, and the reading she gave me, girl, like literally the first card she pulled was the devil.
Well,
And I was like, if you knew the work I was doing and who I'm literally like bringing down the Luciferian Brotherhood. I was like, that is exactly who I'm fighting. And I mean, it was like one of the absolute best readings was that one. And then the one she did yesterday. Like she's amazing. Love you too, girl. So let me just tell you real quick, and then I do also want to tell you guys, like, I already opened up the circle, and Marcia has already anchored and grounded us into like source energy. So we've cleared all the energy out from anything that is like nefarious or has a contradicting agenda. Okay, we don't want any of them in here.
Yep.
All right, so this is my download. So I've been working on these CLD codes, right? The contracts in between the spiritual realm and their human counterparts here in the physical. Okay, so for those who don't know what seals are, like if you live in the city of Phoenix, Arizona, or I live in San Diego, California, when you enter and exit a jurisdiction like a community, a town, a village, wherever, a province, if you're in Canada, the seals that are at the entrance and exit that say like, welcome to whatever, those are contracts. They are actual covenants and contracts between the spirit realm and their human counterparts. And so Marcia works with people that are secret space program that have altars. She works with like helping bridge and heal all of that. So she's doing spiritual contracts. She breaks cords. She undoes the hooks. And then I mean, I could do that work too, but my work has really been more about bridging the gap so people understand the spirit realm and the physical are very much connected, right?
Yeah.
Like trying to help people realize how much this is in
your classes are amazing. Yeah, they're amazing.
So, but I've been having some trouble. I've been having a little bit of trouble because see, and you know this too, like you go through, start breaking contracts and it seems like there's still something or it'll come back, right? And so this is what I figured out this morning, okay? So in order for there to be a spiritual contract with like whatever you want to call them, fallen angels or low vibrational entities, okay, it's clearly a nefarious agenda and it's part spirit and then some of it's coming over here to the physical, right?
Right.
So the reason why when you start lifting these contracts, I found out is because of this. These entities, since they are not working within the framework of how they were originally anointed to work, they have limitations now in the light spectrum. So they have to do multiple entities participating to pull the power to create a contract, like a one-line contract, right? So what they would normally be able to do by themselves, they're no longer able to do alone. So they start doing what they call like threefold contracts, right? So this is where you get like Leviathan, Ashtaroth, and then Abaddon Apollyon, right? The angel of death. So they all are in different parts of the light spectrum. You have Leviathan with waterways. Then you have Ashtaroth, right? The Ashtaroth is going to be right there in the center of like that energy between like the blue and the yellow light spectrum. And then Abaddon Apollyon is going to be at the top. So they need all three of those to do magic or move energy, right? You have to have opposites to attract. So you have to have something to bring together. So this is the part that came through with the download. Okay, Marcia. Go ahead.
Hey, can I those three again? Abaddon.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's a
Apollyon.
Yeah, like Apollo. Like
I got that.
Abaddon's considered the angel of death.
Yeah.
Ashtaroth, okay, which actually comes from a much older lineage, was originally a goddess, and now Ashtaroth is considered masculine. It's like, the way I understand it is he's absolutely grotesque, disgusting, terrible breath, rides some kind of weird like creature, but he is capable of, like, it's like that movie Love Potion #9. He has the gift of gab. He is an eloquent speaker. He is able to lure. He's able to like draw you in, right? So that's Ashtaroth. And Ashtaroth is connected with like priestess, temple, ritual, sacrifice, okay?
Okay. And then what's the other one again?
Leviathan.
I undo that ritual. So if you find anything further other than what's in the book there, let me know. As far as Leviathan goes, you know, because I undo all the rituals with Leviathan.
So we're actually in what we now call the Leviathan system of the beast. This became May of 2021. George Soros stepped down as the head of the Satanic Council. He's what you would call the Phoenix. And Barack Obama stepped up into his place, okay? So there was a transition there. We went from what they called the Babylon system, and we transitioned to the Leviathan system of the beast. What is the difference? Okay, Leviathan has been given authority over waterways, including menstrual blood, amniotic fluid, okay? So this is a multifold system. Yes, it has to do with the currency, right? Currency and the money and the right. So it has to do with that.
I feel like I target all that really good. Okay, I'm just making sure because these are.
It's also, you need to understand, it's also a mutation of the DNA.
Okay.
Okay, they are literally mutating the DNA, and this is what's going on. Is in medieval times, right? It's so weird. It's called medieval. You would call a dog a beast, right?
Yeah.
Those were the vernaculars in medieval times. It's like, you didn't say that was my dog. It's a beast, right?
Yeah.
And I've already broken down about how they're using ashes and putting them in the pharmacia and the food fillers, right? And we know what happens when you eat, right? You turn into a zombie, okay? So they're trying to do a few things here. One is mutate the DNA. Okay, they don't want the lineages to continue through the blood, right? They don't want that 12 or higher strand Christos DNA staying active because that gives man dominion over the earth. So they want to establish themselves as the oldest authority on this planet. So they're going to do it either by trying to wipe out the bloodline, marrying in, or creating an heir. Okay, so that's how they're trying to insert themselves. So with Leviathan, what you need to understand is this. It is a mutation on the DNA, and it's also connected with water and blood. So there may be more than one type of like contract going on there with him. Okay.
Right. I got you.
Right.
So I'm absorbing what you're saying. I'll go back and recheck it too. But yeah, those other ones, how do they fit into the tree of death, or do you know that?
Like, yeah, I do. Okay, so these entities I call them fallen angels. Okay, so they are given anointings. All right, that's what they say in biblical scripture. They are given anointings. They are given abilities. They say the Most High is the host of hosts, and the way that He has created His army and His kingdom, He has given these abilities or anointings to the angelic class, right? For them to do, like, we know there's a lot of fire and a lot of water in heaven, and so all of these things have been created. There's an authority and a dominion and a way for it to be like watched over and cared for. They have essentially what they're doing is they are inverting themselves. We hear that all the time, inverting, right?
Right.
What does that mean? So there's a very, very common symbol you'll see in the Abrahamic religions, and that's the Star of David, right?
Yeah.
The Star of David represents the light spectrum, right? So if you ever see like images of like the light spectrum, it'll look like this on the top, and they'll be like this on the bottom, right? So it's like you have your blue and you have like your sun or yellow light spectrum, then you have like your blue. So what they've done is they've essentially flipped the light and now they're sealing it. So if you look into what they call the craft or Freemasonic literature, every Freemason knows that the Star of David represents the human soul.
Okay, so that is not a thing. This whole Merkaba being a light body to travel, that's not a thing.
Yeah, I'm not talking about your light body. I'm talking about their range of frequency. So
right. I got you.
Right.
So I was just curious because you said that is the same thing. So I was just curious how that works.
Okay. I get what you're saying. So yes. I believe, me personally, I believe I have a light body. I believe I have a memory shield. I believe I have a Merkaba, right? A tetrahedron. What I'm trying to say is that they're not in the same kind of body we are, okay? And these are not all created the same. Like you have seraphim, cherubim. We know Satan was a cherubim. We know Lucifer was a seraphim. Those are two different classes or choirs of angels. They have their own sound spectrum and their own light range frequency that they operate within, okay? So you might have like seraphim or the red fiery, so that's going to be at the top. If you look at dominions are normally associated with like blue or gold, right? So these are all different colors, all different sounds, right? Energy is vibration. So essentially everything is just a moving sound energy of light. what they're doing is within the range that they can operate, they are using that light in a way that was never meant to be intended. So it's
Right.
creating an outcome
Yeah.
that's like basically
A
it's like
lot
parasitic. It's like
a
it's
lot of
parasitic.
that is what Zayspeed was exactly what Zayspeed was talking about, which I still need to get all the info out, and I have not been able to. And he was talking about how the what we're targeting is woven through the physics. You know what I'm talking about, what we're targeting here. So
I think it's through the emotions.
and he explained how
Emotions
it
we
was woven through the light spectrum. It was really interesting. So find that man super interesting. Gotta find this man some transcription, guys. If you know anybody that can get us transcription, please contact me or
Marcia, I
Michelle.
type like 200 words a minute, girl.
What?
Shit.
He's deaf and they mess with his transcription. So I
And I
need to
took
get
4
someone
years of
who can
sign
do
language.
docu-type. Huh?
And I took 4 years of sign language.
Okay. So yeah. So hey, yeah. Can you connect with him? Connect with him, please.
Let me see. Are
He
you there,
needs.
Zay? I'm trying to connect.
Yeah, dude.
I can't hear him. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm happy to reach out to him. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that after the show. I'm much obliged.
yeah,
Whatever I can do to help, if
yeah.
if
Please,
he resonates, I
that
will
make
connect.
me so happy. I worry about him so much. I gotta help that man. Just didn't know who to ask, but yeah, you'd be great. Could you understand all that? Oh my God, you'd be great. Thank you.
I don't know if
Hey,
I understand. I could be
Michelle,
honestly, you guys, I could be full of shit. I don't know what I don't know. I
Michelle,
really
listen,
don't.
please stop it. Listen, so
I'm trying.
I'm about to do a ritual removal for Steve. I asked Steve to come on so you could give him a quick look at and see what like his strongest hooks are, so that
Okay.
I can target that after this.
Okay, I'm
If
happy to do
if you
that. No
wouldn't
problem.
mind, hmm?
Yeah, I said absolutely.
That'd be awesome. I so appreciate it. I
How
love
could
it.
I
You're
not,
awesome.
Marcia? I love you to death, girl. How could I not?
Same here. Hey, I just want to help people. I don't care how they get it. I'm just trying to connect people that can help other people. It's really cool. It's been really cool. What a cool flow between everyone. They're awesome.
I feel very lucky and blessed to be able to help people and be able to like pull
Yeah.
things through for them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's more a gift and a reward that's given to me. Like
Yeah.
when I help people, yeah. Like
It
I know
is.
that's it, but they're getting out of it. But really, I feel like
Shit.
it's more rewarding for me.
It is. It's been so cool. I've had the coolest experiences with everybody. It's been so much fun. I just have I don't know. I just feel totally connected to everybody I work with, like on a soul level. It's amazing.
It's
And they
been
just
really
flow with
interesting.
me, man. And the ones that stick with me just flow with me. Like it's awesome. We all help each other all the time.
I feel like we're all finding each other right now because
Mhm.
I think now's the time. I mean, I feel very different than I did last year.
Oh
Um,
yeah, God,
I'm
yeah.
at that point now where I'm like, fuck around and find out. Right? Like I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
I'm done
yeah,
with the
yeah,
bullshit. It's
yeah. And
time.
you gotta be because if you don't be that way and pull that whoop ass out, you don't really get in your power generally enough to be able to offset what they do. You got to get in your power. You got to know I am the spark. I am creator source being, and I can go in and hook all of this, because even in the Bible, Christ said this sentence: "Have I not told you you're gods? Not the God of all gods, but gods in your own reality. We're creating our own reality." I feel that's what that means. And I don't listen to stupid translations. Like, you got to go back and trace it. So, we are creating our reality. You just got to get in that creator mode and a connection with source, flowing with source behind you, through you, and then get in your power and start commanding and being adamant until you achieve it. Some of these things they fight back for a little bit and you just keep going.
A little bit.
Huh?
A little bit?
The madder you get, the faster you'll get them out of there, boy. If you start screaming out, get that, man, and you mean it, boom.
I am clutching my pearls like a 1950s housewife. Girl, I lived in the South for 20 years. This is how we do it. If you come in uninvited, we'll end up putting a pew in you, and then I'm going to bitch at you for 20 minutes about how you better not bleed on my new rug, because if you bleed on my new rug, I'm going to be pissed, right?
The sign on my door says, in this house we believe in God and guns. Enter and welcome, right? And you will use them both.
Texas, we use them. God. Now I'm out here in California and everybody's like, oh no, God, I'm like, dude, my florist has a gun. Come on. Like,
one
seriously.
time we had a fire behind the wall and the police guys were standing, I think it was cops, standing out the door looking at like, oh shit, should we go in? They were standing there looking at us. It was funny as hell.
I just want to say I am joking, okay? Not about owning
I'm pretty harmless.
Love and light motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm harmless. I swear I am.
All right, I'm gonna have to look it up. I wrote this download down. I'll have to look it up later. I'll get it to you guys. I essentially what I figured out is there has to be 3 parties for these contracts. Okay, there has to be like an executioner, there has to be a witness, and there has to be somebody that's like entering into the contract, right? And what I found out is that if one portion of that contract is violated, all right, whatever, right? They break one, the other 2 are still there to enforce it. So this is why you're going through all this.
I have a question. Do you know specifically where those are located within the rituals?
What do you mean?
Are you able to tell me?
What do you mean? Like, where what is located?
Yeah, what you were just talking about.
Okay, yeah, yes, I do. Like, all right, so those principalities, the principalities that I've talked about.
Yeah, like what you just said.
Right. They will
what you just said, where there's a witness and a executioner, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Can you tell me where they're interjected in the rituals that I undo, where I could unhook them better right there? Bam, bam, bam.
Are you asking me like how to help you with what you do? Like, yeah, you're gonna have to do specific like entities, okay? Because they are layering.
Each one, Apollyon, Michael, Nimrod, Shiva, Metatron, every one of the entities.
Azazel, Samuel, Thoth, all of them. You have to do all of them because they're doing different rituals with all of them.
Yep, I gotcha. No, it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. You have no idea the additional things I've found that I'm unhooking, and it literally is endless. That's why.
It's like and I just want to say, like, I'm very impressed because my spiritual therapist here, everybody go follow her, Landlady 333. She was talking about the order of Melchizedek, right? Yeah. Now, I want to be clear. There is a Melchizedek in scripture, right? But again, they invert everything, right? They're not capable of creating, so they take a template, they copy it, and they just fuck it up. Okay, so the Order of Melchizedek is the highest secret society within the Luciferian Brotherhood. Okay, and then they are basically you have to be bloodline, and before you're even invited in, you have to be an initiate of the flame. So you have to go through the Order of the Phoenix. Prior to that, you have to go through the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. So you're essentially working your ways up through the different degrees. And I don't care what they say. They're like, oh, there's 33 or 36. There's not. There's 360 degrees.
Well, see, it says everybody has different parts and pieces. That's why I keep mapping it out and adding things as I'm finding them. So this podcast right here is very useful. I'm going to go back and fine tooth comb that when I get a hot second. When I'm not checking on somebody.
She was like, maybe I'll give it a night or two before I go and do that.
Trying to get through anything is oh my God.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I want to map all this out that you're talking about and dig even deeper into things because I want to unhook so hard and so strong that, and it's endless. I just keep finding more parts and pieces, different places, memories.
They have to be a part of it too, though. I know I get where you are at, right? But that like tenacity, that gumption, that like resolute determination and your heart being like centered the way it is, right? That's a purity thing in your heart. This is not for you. This is for the betterment of others, which is your and I's love language, right? Like I think the best thing in the world is helping do something for someone they can't do for themselves.
Yeah, and after watching Chris suffer through that, like I have, and it's been intense, boy. Whew. I'm gonna tell you what. And so after watching that, I know what's required to help these people understand I am with you. I understand. There is nothing you can tell me that is not gonna blow my mind. I've already heard it all. Literally, like it's so okay. The mic thing that did blow my mind. That blew my mind. Now that recent whole thing, but it's very rare something blows my mind now. Seriously, but what I'm saying is, hey, I'm here for you because I watched him suffer through that, and I want you to know somebody cares and be there for you with a team of people that will assist because I've helped them to the point they want to help other people, or they've just stepped forward and want to help other people, and they're really good. They can tap into.
I was an occupational therapist for 9 years for Purple Heart veterans with the Department of Veteran Affairs, and I agree. I think I always say it doesn't cost anything to be a nice person.
Yeah, for sure. You know? I mean, when you watch somebody so crippled like that, it pulls at your heartstrings so bad.
Unless they're your ex, and then good luck.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If he sees
I watched him almost die so much, and that's why I kept wanting to perfect this so that I could help as many people with this crap. Who did
you say the first reading was going to be, Marcia?
If you don't mind, if you could read Steve, who I'm going to untangle tonight.
Is he in the chat? So I can like.
He's supposed to be.
Okay.
If he's not, he's
still. You put a message. I need something to tap into.
Oh, okay.
And you guys. So I'm going to give everybody readings tonight. Okay. Just put what kind of reading you want in the chat. Okay. If you want a general reading, if you want like past life or soul, whatever it is that you would like. I'll tell you what comes through. If you haven't, please consider liking, following, subscribing Marcia and I's work. I've got like my PayPal and my Venmo in the scroller bar. This is how we're supporting ourselves right now. And honestly, we can't do it without you guys. So if you find this helpful and beneficial, please, share it. And if you can help support us, we would really, really appreciate that. We can't do without you. Okay, I'm not seeing any messages from Steve. Do you know what his handle is?
I just messaged him. He says he's on.
I don't see him in the chat.
All right, hold on.
Unless I just have him put a message in the chat so I can see his screen name, please, and thank you, if he doesn't mind. Just put your routing and account number and your mother's maiden name and the name of your first pet and whatever street you grew up on and. Happy to give you a reading.
I told him. Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. Are you sweating to death? Because
I'd love if you could read me. I'd love that.
I feel like it's hot there in the Carolinas.
It is.
See, there we go.
It's like a freaking rainforest here. Every year, it's like, what in the hell?
I'll give you a reading. I'll definitely give you a reading.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll close with you.
How about a soul reading? Yeah, I'd love that. If you don't mind.
Can you show me your feet?
Hey, look. Only if there's like time. Look, I don't want to step on anybody else. So if
Marcia, we'll close with you. Okay, we'll save the best for last. You want a soul reading? You'll have to show your feet. We'll have to see your souls.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Would that be so funny, right? Like I gotta see your feet to give you a reading. I'd be like,
I'd be the ridiculous one over here doing it too.
Steve has not responded in the chat, so why don't we'll wait for him to. I'm gonna go on and move on, and then when I see him pop in, I'll do him next. Okay?
No, yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just go to the top here. I know I asked Josephine to come, and she just got off live for me. He's not Rainbow Flame Wizard, right?
No, I think that's Arno.
Oh, that's right. I should know that. Okay.
Hey, Arno.
Hey.
We love you, Arno. Arno's amazing, wonderful shit. You want a reading, Arno?
Will you put what kind of readings you guys want in the chat, and then I'll go down. I'm sorry. I
can never see the freaking chat ever. Okay, I don't know.
If you look on the right side where it says, do you see where it says comments?
Yeah,
At the
shit.
top right.
Sorry. Me and technology,
Tomorrow we'll
man.
work on our shapes and colors.
But
Okay.
listen, I had not been on a computer in 20 damn years. All I knew was an Android. I just got switched over to Facebook, which messed me up on everything. You don't even know, girl. You don't even understand what I've been through. I can see everything.
This is my third phone in the last month, Marcia. I was
dude.
joking in Josephine's chat. I said, "Oh, I got a new phone. It's a pay phone because that's the only thing I can be trusted with, evidently."
What the hell are you doing to your phones? He said, he had said he's on, and then he's not answering me after.
Okay,
I have no idea.
Fine. All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Is Josephine still here? I'm gonna give her a reading, and if she's left, then hopefully she'll come back and watch it later. I'm going to put her on the screen. Let's see. Can't read. Okay. Carfax. You remember Carfax commercials back in the day? They had like the car that had caught on fire, right? And then like they're like doing the Carfax report. It's like this car has new paint. They're like delete. They're like upgrade, right? And then finally they're like, this car is hot. Whenever I see facts, I'm like Carfax. Okay.
Well,
she would like peace. I think did she say bye? She said peace, rainbow, flame, wizard. I didn't see Arno leave.
Oh my God. I don't even know. I know he's got like a
okay, well, she's still here, so I'm just gonna go. She would like a general reading. Okay, thank you.
Cool.
All right, just give me a second. Sorry, I got a whoosah.
Yeah, whoosah, man. Whoosah.
I really, really connect with this woman's energy, you guys. Like I think it's actually upgraded me a lot in the last few weeks because I go in there to listen and I don't know what happens. And I'm sitting there like participating in the reading. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. And I'm like, I need to like slow my roll. Like she's got it, right?
Yeah.
It's like going to a restaurant and be like, hey, can I cook the meal?
That's awesome.
All right. So let me just say a few things. I'm not saying anything that she doesn't already know. Man, she's a really, really powerful like being, like super. Like I'm seeing this like light body that's like massive. I'm getting chills. So she already knows she's doing the work, okay? Like she knows. Like this woman is very heart-centered. She has a very childlike heart. She's fun. Like she's fun. She puts me in a good mood. Like I literally was at the point where I was gonna unalive myself and I ended up in her chat. And if it hadn't been for the reading she gave me and the energy there that like literally like lifted me, I would not feel resolute and determined like I do today. So I just want to say thank you. Like,
yeah, that's awesome.
I've never really asked the universe for anything.
Yeah.
It's not in me to, I don't know why I always give, right? But finally I was like, look, I need some help. And I'm very humbled and grateful. And I feel like I was given what I needed. So what's interesting about her is like, I'm like seeing like all these different like incarnations, right? Like, so she's always done this work. I'm seeing that she's like always been some kind of a healer, or she's always been like present during very precarious and tumultuous times. Specifically like when huge groups of people were like being prosecuted and stuff. Like I'm getting flashes of like priestess groups in like ancient Egypt and like healing people. And then I'm seeing like the Essenes, and I'm seeing like people, like huge groups of people just being moved and disheveled, right? And she's always been like present in these timelines where I'm seeing like she is a beacon of support. She's the grounding point, and she's a refuge of like inspiration, help, healing, and just seriously tender and kindness, like during times when like literally people are about to lose their life over their belief system, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So thank you for doing all that.
Yeah.
By the way, I sent the link. I'm sorry, I sent Steve the link. He should be joining here in a minute.
I'll give him my payphone number. He can call in.
I already Okay.
I have 2 cans of a string around here. I hope it's long enough. I don't know where he lives. Hopefully the string is long enough. No, but okay, so this is the other thing that I'm getting to. So let me bring this into the present day, okay? Because like, I also want to preface this by saying that the people that have been through some of the most wretched pain, betrayal, and hurt are some of the most kind, loving people, right? Like they always say comedians, the reason the best comedians are the best is because they're the ones that suffer with the worst depression.
Yeah.
And the vision that has come through to me this week is to be a healer, you have to have gone through and survived and healed yourself from the pain. Because if you don't, how else are you going to recognize that or know how to help others with that? You can't recognize and heal something that you haven't experienced within yourself, right? In a way.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm seeing is that I'm seeing that she has really paid a lot in her life with just like, I mean, I really relate to this. Just a lot of people that were supposed to unconditionally love you, and the sanctity of those relationships was violated. And I'm seeing that like through all of this, that she is, man, it's like watching like Atlas trying to lift the world, right? And it's like, man, if you put one more feather on here, like this shit's going down, right? But like you still somehow manage to get up, right? I am seeing like her like persevere through these like times where it's like, God, like this just, it seems like an impossible feat, but she's managed to do it. And every time she's done it, she ends up looking back going, the diamond that was formed under the pressure of this situation is valuable to me. My pain is valuable. The lesson is valuable. I'm going to take it as an asset and I'm going to use it for good, for other people not to have to experience this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm seeing that as she's gone through this in her life, and I mean, she's only 21, right? I think she's pretty, I'm 41. I think she's pretty close to my age.
Right.
I'm seeing that her heart did not become hardened. I'm seeing that the more that they put her through the pain, the less that the effects that were intended were actually held upon her. In fact, the opposite. It had the opposite. And so now at this precipice, right? And I'm about to say something that I know she already knows too, but we are on the brink of insanity where we are, right? Like things are happening. Things are happening with the veil is dropped. You know what I mean? Like we're having fake UFO hearings, okay, guys, right? Like we're having fake UFO hearings. We're having pretending. I'm not saying that the hearing's not fake. I'm just saying the contents of it is. Anyways, that's another show. But what I'm saying is this, like, we're all at this point where those of us that are here doing the work that came here on purpose intentionally to be part of this mission, we've all started turning on. We've all started to find each other, right? And then the common denominator that I have found with everybody is if you're not powerful and you're not a force to be reckoned with, they're not going to fuck with you. Yeah. Right? And so it's the ones that have the most purest of intentions, the kindness of us wanting, right? Like service before self. Those of us who truly hold that genuinely in our heart, and it really does make us feel good to think of someone else other than ourselves. Those are the people that now I was trying to find each other. And that is where we're at this point, because I know a lot of people feel really worn out.
Yeah.
Right. It's hard. It's hard to be a human. And it's hard to look at it when you finally realize, right? When the curtain goes up and you finally see what's behind it, you're like, oh shit. I just thought it was a problem with taxes missing. I didn't know it was all this.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that all of us have managed to get to this point with all the targeting, all the things that you could say are bad and horrible and no one would ever want to go through, right? All of that has only been tools of building us up and giving us the ultimate armory as warriors. And that's where we are. And all that to say, I can tell that she is a warrior. She has angelic connections. She's a warrior, and she's here on purpose to lead and stir shit up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that resonates, and I hope that gives you some pep in your step. And I mean, she's always got great energy, but we all need to be lifted
That's
up at
awesome.
times, right?
We do. We need
Your
that.
love.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Before you start with another one there, Michelle, can you give me the call-in number for Steve? He's
I
just
don't really
changed.
have I don't have a payphone,
Or
Marcia. There's no call.
like a way to go. Can you
He's
give him a way
gonna
to
he'll
call?
I don't I mean I can give you the StreamYard link if you want to send it to him and he wants to come
Can
on stage.
can I get him on my phone where you could hear him maybe?
I mean, Marcia, I don't know what you can do with your phone.
I mean, would you be able to connect him that way?
I mean, whatever you want me to do. Yeah, that's fine. I just come on, Steve, call in.
All right,
You're the
let me
lucky
see.
winner. You have 30
Yeah.
seconds to call in.
Hold on, I gotta find
All
it.
expense paid tour of the parking lot.
Steve,
Sorry.
okay, hold on. Let me try to call him right now.
Yes, of course. Yes, I will do a reading for everybody. Everybody will get a reading. Okay, no problem.
Hey, Steve. She was just trying to connect with your energy enough to give you a reading. So I said, if I got you on the phone here and she could just hear you, would that help her tune in? And she said yes. So Michelle, this is Steve. Can you hear him?
Hi, Steve.
Go ahead, Steve.
Hello.
Hello.
You can hear him. Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry about this. We're trying to see how much of a headache we can cause.
Yeah, no, this way she can tune in your energy right here and help us locate some things that are standing out.
So if Steve could tell me what it is he would like I want him to tell me. I know what you're asking for, Marcia. I want him to tell me what he genuinely would like what kind of reading. Yeah. Because whatever it is he wants, genuinely, that energy will bring forward answers versus me just trying to tap into it. So what he wants.
What was it? Soul reading, general reading, what else?
No, I just want to know who's taking it and how to stop it.
He's being abducted and he wants to know how to stop it and who's taking him. If you couldn't hear that.
Yeah, no, I heard him. I'm sorry. I am
okay, sorry.
I'm sorry. And I mean this with all due respect, okay? I'm not questioning the validity. I'm just questioning, how did you figure it out? How'd you figure out you're being taken?
I said they're taking my DNA. They're taking samples out of my skin every day.
He showed me a lot of pictures of markings, patterns and markings that just keep appearing on him. Yeah.
Arms?
Oh, she's asking where?
All over my legs.
All over his legs.
Ankles, calves.
What's going on with his arms? I'm feeling like this burning going down my arms. He has any bruises?
Could you hear that, Steve? She said, "What's going on with your arms?" She feels burning down her arms.
I'm feeling like this burning.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this has been going on your entire life. It's just that let me preface this by saying because I've had these experiences my whole life myself. I just didn't realize what they were until I started to unprogram myself and see through the illusion, right? And once I got to that point, I realized, the gig is up when that happens. There's no more, what do I call it? Plausible deniability, right? I always use the analogy, like, am I clumsy or did I get pushed? Well, I'm clumsy. Obviously, no one pushed me. There was nobody there. But this has been happening your whole life. It just, now that you're at a different stage, like with your maturity and your wisdom and just your awareness, it's much more noticeable now. To be honest with you, you're not wrong. They're harvesting everybody because genetics are the most valuable currency that's on this planet. It's worth more than money. The blood is. So the reason why they're taking you is because of who you are as a soul, the codes that you have within you. Man, there's a lot of hybrid kids.
You can hear her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm getting all these. I'm talking to these entities. Like I'm seeing
you're good.
grays. I'm seeing grays. I hate that. They are such liars. I hate when they're like, oh, he agreed to it. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it was Disneyland, right? Just because you're telling me he agreed to it doesn't necessarily mean that in human terms he agreed to it. Maybe
and you know how easy it is to go after grays? We are so much more powerful than they are. You can overpower them so easy.
Marcia, they're very tall and they have very like
yeah.
Right, big head, right?
So it's tall grays.
Nostrils, they have nostrils.
Do you know what kind? What species?
I don't know. I know what they look like. If I saw,
would they be? See if any of these ring a bell. Grell, Mitra, Keely Toker.
I don't know any of those. Marcia, I don't know any of them.
Oh, okay.
I know EVA 1 and I know Zeta Reticuli and Gray, and that's it.
Okay.
That's all I got. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
No offense. But I'll get a picture for you. I can see them. I can get you a picture. So they're trying to tell me he agreed to it, but that's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing is that they have taken through like altars and fracturing of the soul. They have nefariously had permission granted through. It's like having somebody present signing a contract, but they're under anesthesia. Exactly. So it's like right, like he's present, yeah, like I'm here, but the lights are on and nobody's home, right? Like that's not the same. So how do you stop it? Okay. You had Freemasons in the family by chance, Steve?
Not that I'm aware of, but I have a huge disdain for them.
Well,
then join the club there, Steve.
Don't feel bad. My grandpa was a Freemason. It's just.
You don't see any reptilians in there either?
Yeah, I did. I did see some reptilians. But that's gonna do with like an aspect of yours that I'm seeing in like secrets. Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He said he just wants to stop it.
Okay.
What's going on with
I know. I'm sorry. I'm having to pull.
No, you're good, sweetie. You're good. You're good.
I'm trying to stop it, guys.
You're great. You're giving us great info.
Fast-moving bus. It might take a minute.
I'll figure out how you flow soon. People are different.
Well, I just have so much coming through. There's the visuals, and then I'm getting like it's like I'm getting like different aspects of himself. Like I've got like his higher self coming through, and I've got like this altar over here that's like the other part of the soul fracture, and I'm seeing like Dark Fleet and Knockwaffen, and then I'm seeing like other like it's just a lot of like altars, a lot of soul fracture.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they fractured me as a kid, big time.
Yeah. They always do that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
No one wants to be part of that club, and as it turns out, we're all in it, right? So, shit sucks.
I feel for you guys that have all these memories. I'm actually feel lucky now, knowing I don't. It's rough.
Yeah. And Josephine's okay. So actually, Josephine's right. Thank you for saying that. So I did this last summer. So, as I think personally, this is just an opinion. I think things start in like the Dreamtime societies or the etheric, right? Or the astral, whatever, like that particular type of dimension. And then I think it trickles in to the physical from what I call the sphere of availability. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to reverse that. We want to reverse it where on this side in the 3D in your body, you are able to be the driver and it trickles over to there. Right? We want the same kind of power structure with the same kind of control and a domino effect. We just want to turn it back around. So fasting, she's right. Fasting, you're having issues. I can feel it too. Yeah, I think that's why I was feeling the block. Like his pineal gland, so like the third eye, they've like I'm feeling like cobwebs over it.
Okay.
And they've definitely like when he asked about the Dracos, that was the other thing too. Yeah, there is some spiritual blocking going on. Like I was getting like fragments, and that's why it took me a second to get this channel because I was like,
yeah,
one was coming in really strong, but I realized that was kind of just they wanted to decoy. Not that that's not genuine, but I'm saying like they wanted me to focus on that so I didn't see the rest, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you're able to try to fast, I'm not giving medical advice, by the way, okay? Please don't take me.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor at all.
Yeah, we are not doctors.
But what has worked for me
We
personally,
do not give medical advice.
yeah, what worked for me personally, like was a sale at the Piggly Wiggly in Alabama last year where I ended up with like 20 cases of Slim Fast, no kidding, for $1 a case. So I mean, this is not a lie, Marcia. I fasted all summer on Slim Fast. Okay, but it worked. It worked. Like, yeah, what I would do is literally like I would do like 16 hours, 12 to 16 hours of fasting, and then like an 8-hour period, right, where I could consume like calories. So I would just do Slim Fast. And if I, during the 16 hours, if I needed something, like, yeah, I would have one. But that essentially got me into a state where like my body was like realkalizing, right? So that's the other thing I'm getting from you too, is like the alkaline and the pH balance in your body. It needs to be like rebalanced. So that's causing you to have like I'm just seeing like some issues with like energy and like feeling a little tired or just not feeling quite as well as you normally do, or grounded, or maybe you're not getting as good of sleep as you had been. But you can do like antioxidants for that. I usually take like it's called It Works, and it's called greens. Those will realkalize you within 2 weeks, and they have gummies and powders, and they're really cheap, and it's all plant based. So
right.
So that will help with the physical, but the soul level, like what you're gonna have to do. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, hey, people. No, go,
okay.
go ahead. I'm so sorry. I mean,
so the body is where you need to start at, because the body is basically going to be your vehicle to start to pull everything back in as a whole. The reason why this is ramped up, by the way, is because right now you're like at this final precipice where they're trying to keep you into all this, right? They don't want you to be released, and you're at this stage where everything, it's like kind of like a rubber band that expands and it snaps back, right? They have stretched you to the point that like you're almost at no return. They have to return it, and it's all going to go back. So the way that you can do that is by creating an anchor point that your frequency or those fractured parts of you can be recognized by. And the way that you can do that is by rebalancing the body. As far as like the clearing of the third eye and all of that stuff, like honestly, like the way I do it is like with my imagination. Like I just go outside in the sun and I stand barefoot, and I just imagine like a like golden tetrahedron spinning around my head, like a colonnade of like light being filled up down my body. And then I imagine like big like crystalline shields around me. And I just say it. I clear my third eye. I have full ability to spiritually see. I don't have any issues whatsoever. I'm not like, you just speak it into existence. Okay. Those are the things that you can do to bring that back online. But man, I'm getting like one more thing too. And I keep hearing like crystals and minerals and stuff. So I think he might do good with some like, what they call it, Maldonite. I never say it right. Moldavite.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Is that, did you get all that, Steve?
Moldavite, okay.
Yeah. So
as far as the contracts go, Marcia, he's gonna have to okay, I'll work with you after. It's a big long list. I'll get it to you, Marcia. I don't want I don't even want to get into it over the air right now. But
that's cool.
I think I've given enough on his plate that
absolutely. Whatever you can send me be fantastic. We can just really unhook the hell out of everything.
Do you have any other questions?
Who?
Steve.
No.
Are you sure?
Steve, did you have any questions?
Yeah. I know that's a good surmise of what I've already kind of known. I just don't know how to stop it. I'm kind of sick of it. It's kind of burning me out.
Well, there's always a permission somewhere. So, we can't.
I don't believe that. I disagree with you guys there. I was abducted at a young age, and it's it's been going on for a while, but
It's an
Exactly.
implant, Marcia. It's an implant. And
What's
and,
it-
and yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry. I want to hear what he had to say. I couldn't quite hear him.
So sorry. Excuse me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was talking to you.
Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, they
Steve.
did all this under, they did all this under drugs and duress, and sexual abuse and ritual abuse and death and back. They drown me, then bring me back, and drown me, then bring me back, and get consent that way.
Let's see.
He was in Montauk. I'm feeling I'm like big time Montauk.
Yeah.
So
Montauk.
what I'm referring to is not you here now. What I'm referring to is the part that they fractured off that you don't know, and that creates that tree of death that I was explaining to you earlier when we talked. And that's
Right.
what is anchoring in these permissions, is that other part of you that you don't know that ends up becoming the
Right.
altars. So that's what I target, is like disconnecting that, because they do it through torture, to them,
Right.
to that side. So we just go in and unhook those permissions done through torture and deceit and stuff like that. And as soon as we find all the hooks, it disconnects everything. As long as we can find, some things are really detailed and they take some serious digging, but we get the majority of it off you, like I said, right after this. So you'll feel so much better.
Frequency. He needs a frequency weapon. Is what like
Okay.
what I'm getting. He's right. It's not just all
Contract.
contracts. Yeah, it's like actual technology that was used to like bind or like tether into him. That's why I think that's why they keep genetically harvesting. And he's right. Like, so anyways, and the burning of the arms, I'm actually seeing like that's connected with like Montauk.
Okay.
Kind of like how Chris or Mike, I don't know which one, was talking last night about when they would send you through, you would burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but
Yeah,
what I
we'll
am
burn.
seeing too, so he needs copper or maybe a crystal grid along with that, right? Copper pyramids, crystal grid. A spooky too, TOO. I think Colleen's in the chat. She just got one. I know you can get them for like $199. Spooky TOO, spooky 2. I know they run sales year round. Anyways, the point is this: you can take this anywhere with you. It's not very big, right? And it gives off like a scalar wave. If you set it at like 528 hertz,
I have a spooky
that will protect him and that will reprogram the implants.
Yeah, those things are awesome. Yeah, the spooky twos, they're powerful. They got all kind of settings on them for everything under the sun. You want to get the really strong one. I forgot what it's called.
The one that's $199 should be good for him because he's not trying to like send scalar waves
don't want the big one.
Space, He just needs. This will be enough for his field.
Okay.
My friend has one in Canada. He's had an apple on it for like 3 or 4 years, and that apple has not got rotten.
Nice. That's impressive. Hey, I love that. That's really super cool.
Yeah. So okay, so there was a question for you, and that's from Empress Josephine. She was wondering if you have ever went to see a spiritual person in the past for help.
Oh yeah, I've been through everything.
He's tried everything. Is there a particular one that is popping through, or something you wanted to relay?
I'm guessing not if he's here.
I'm
okay.
hoping there's been improvement, but I'm guessing that you're just at the point where you're just fed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she keeps interrupting. I can't hear what you're saying.
I am so sorry. Go ahead, Michelle.
I just don't want. There's a delay with my internet, so I don't want to speak over anybody. I didn't know if he had any success at all with any of those particular routes. I said I'm guessing not, because if he's here, I'm assuming he's fed up because it's just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, fed up. So I've been doing some traveling over the past few years, and everywhere I go, it even intensifies. I was in Costa Rica, I was in Thailand, and just big gashes along my legs, bleeding and scabs everywhere, just nonstop, just swiping my skin and leaving puncture wounds and big gashes all the time. Like they're just relentless right now. They're just nonstop.
I believe him. I've gone through the same thing.
Is there gang stalking involved here as well? Is that what you're seeing also? Or the main source, this connection with the Grays?
I'm seeing them using like mosquito harvesting to like collect his DNA. And that's why like he's having such side effects from it, because it's like almost it's inserting as along at the same time as it's taking. So whatever it's like putting into him, it's like deteriorating like the cellular material within him. Really painful. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I think that's like the best thing that I can offer you is using physical elements as like tools of weapon and protection. Copper, crystals.
Okay, so moldavite, and then you said like a copper bracelet or like a copper ring or like a
like an actual copper pyramid. This is something you're gonna build like within your home. So you put up like it's really easy. You can look it up. You put little crystals in certain areas of the home, creates a frequency net, and then you bring in the copper to amplify it. So it basically puts up like a whole like resonation net around you, but it's in a frequency of like higher vibration, so they can't operate within it.
Okay. So a copper pyramid, but wearing copper won't quite help.
I mean, to each their own. I've just, for me personally, like I also am actually, as far as a copper like bracelet goes, I'm seeing like around your like smart meters and stuff. You need one there, and they do. I don't know what they're called. I know they're not very expensive. They're like $25 or $30, but they actually make these copper bands that are meant to go like in what they call the point of presence, like the main hookup where like the smart meters or the Wi-Fi is like either at the end of your city block or within like your apartment complex. You can put one there and it will prevent the frequencies that are being like elevated through the electrical system at like 2 and 3 in the morning. It'll prevent that surge and it won't allow the frequency to come in a way that is going to affect you negatively. It'll transmute it. Oh, and the water. You need copper in your water too. I'm sorry, that's the other thing. You need copper in your water. This is why they're getting rid of all the pennies right now. So you can drop a copper penny. You can put a copper penny in there, or you can just Rock Castaldo, who has the Mystical Spiral store, and he's also he has a podcast. It's called the Space Water Podcast. He actually has like a wholesale like business where he makes these things, and so like he can connect. You can connect with him. I'm a friend of his. If you want, I'll introduce you. He does a lot of work with copper, and I personally, it's helped me, to be honest. Last summer, I was having all kinds of, I got thrown like 50 feet across my kitchen last summer by something invisible and tore like my rotator cuff, chipped my hip bone. And I was having all kinds of like health issues, including my skin. Like I felt like I couldn't even go outside because like I just was completely just decimated.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, Steve, I deeply apologize if I've been disruptive. The lag messes me up. Do you have anything else here for Steve?
Don't give up. I really feel like just how like I feel like this guy's really pissed off. He's like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking live my life. Can you fuck off already, please? Right?
Yeah.
I think he's just like, I'll do whatever. Just please, for once, give me something that'll work. Okay.
Right.
I get it, dude. Like I get it. I love Marcia. Marcia does great work, but sometimes I'm like, dude, I don't have 6 hours to do my dissertation out loud before I go to bed, right? I can do this every day. Like shit. Like I gotta love you, Marcia. God bless you for being able to do it, but fuck, I can't all the time.
Okay.
So don't give up, okay? You're really like the reason this is so amplified is because you actually are really close to getting out of it. So
Yeah, it gets worse before you get out of it, you
no,
know?
I think he's at the worst. I really do. I feel like he like with his attitude changing and his like he's where
Yeah.
I'm at, like where he's just
Well,
resolved. He's
we can
resolved.
use that. Hey, that anger is fire. It's passion. So look, hey, that anger, hey, stay there. Stay there. I can work with that big time. So hold on to that. We're going to use that. Okay.
You should have been a divorce attorney, Marcia.
Okay, thank you very much, Maria.
Yeah. I will talk to you really soon. Okay.
Okay,
And
thank
just
you.
click
Okay,
on the
hang
link. I already sent you the link. Okay. I'll talk to you soon.
Right now?
Oh, no, really
Okay.
soon. As soon as I end this podcast. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
I'm almost ready. Okay. I'll
Bye,
talk to
Steve.
you in a little bit.
I like
All right.
him.
Bye.
I really like him. I thought he
Yeah, no, I love everybody I work with.
Aw, hey.
They can be a little upset.
Oh, hey, Haven. Hey, girl. Sorry. I'm seeing all my friends show up. Hey, Andrew. I'm sorry. I got all excited. I didn't know the chat had gone down that far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
pop a rod in the
everybody.
ground with grounding wire
Love
on
you
it. Yeah,
guys,
that's how it's done.
everybody. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for such a deep reading. That was fantastic. Great job.
There's a lot of alter energy coming through with him. That's why I was like having such a hard time. And then why I started like
Okay.
started coming through. Yeah, it started coming through is because I'm like, I was getting all these blocks, and then like it was like one would open up and flood, and I'm like, shit, here we go.
Okay.
He's got a fucked up altar, dude.
Tell me about it so I can work.
Yeah, like he's like that's fucked up shit, dude. Like, I mean,
What? I mean, what's the general character so I can know how to approach? Just general character.
they've merged him with AI.
Okay.
That's part of it too, is like that's why they're collecting and harvesting the DNA too, is because they're trying to merge that. I've said this for years. They want the video game inside the video game, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever's happening where people are like the mind wiping, right? So that no one remembers like the 20 and backs or anything like that. That's obviously not fucking working anymore, right? Everybody's remembering.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's not cool if like we're remembering all the shit you did to us and now we have all this intel, right? Like
Yep.
I might be a little nervous if I'm the asshole in this.
Mhm.
So basically what I'm seeing is that the resolution that they've tried to come up with is to get us further away from like the supercomputer that is our brain. So they want to make us more machine than human. And so
Right.
unfortunately, what really fucking sucks is the more of a pure heart you had before you came here, the more the things that should matter, right? Like the things that should genuinely matter, like kindness and compassion and love and just right? Like I think you should always give someone the benefit of the doubt, especially if they're being an asshole. God knows why, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? If they're at that point, like God, maybe
the things I have to battle to get to people. It's these altars. Their own pissed offness. Shit, man. They're wanting to give up. There's a lot of things I gotta battle to get in there. Holy crap. It's a lot of work. But
yeah, so basically that's why, like, for him, I want to say this. I love you in all due respect, and I am not putting you down. Okay, so please, just with that being said, that's my disclosure. He needs more than just verbal ritual breaking. They have made his contracts through physical implants, and so that's going to require a mechanism that is equivalent to what they're working with to be able to overcome that.
Okay.
So you're welcome to come yell at my car all day, but it doesn't mean it's not going to reverse over you when I'm ready to leave, right? Like, you know. So, and I'm not saying that it doesn't work, but I'm just like,
you'd be amazed at things we've done, and it's been focus and belief and plugging into source, and you'd be amazed. You'd be absolutely
I know,
amazed.
Marcia. I know. I'm just saying for him, like the message and I'm just the messenger. The message I got for him is his contracts are physical implants within the body. He has had his DNA harvested and put into like the Metatronic AI, okay, what you would call the like nanograpphite. They have started to merge him with that. So he is going to need more than he's gonna have a frequency net. He needs to like he's gonna have to do that to this bodies to pull all that through.
Okay, you got it. He's got all this. You got an amazing reading. Thank you so much. Hey, you know what? I'm only about helping. So that's why I want people to get checked by you and other readers too, to, find anything that I'm missing, because I care. I care. I want to see everybody really.
The only thing I'm offering is colonoscopies.
All right. Sign me up.
Shit. I'm done. I am
I was remembering Mike last night. Sign me up.
Can I go twice? It was so much fun the first time around. Oh Lord. Okay, who's next? Who's next?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, hey guys. Hey everybody. We get talking.
They know me. It is no secret. Most of these people look. Even knows me.
Who would have thought? Through meditation, I could reach this altar and pull him through the SSP over in his body. The things that I've been able to do through pure determination, love, and focus has blown my freaking mind. And so I don't take no for an answer. I know we have free will. There's some hook somewhere, some way that have to spliced off to you. Even things that they trap us in all through the day that you expose all day, every day, Michelle, about these codes and seals and held government documents and everything else. We just keep getting bound back up. This is what I keep seeing. I mean, everybody has these, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have these extra little hooks, some shit that happened that is connecting them to this something that is outside of the normal ritual and removal, the tree of death removal, and the additional shit I have found that is binding them to something. I've never, as long
there
as
is an actual altar that is involved in these sacrifices. Okay, like if you go to the hospital, guys, right? Those children's hospitals where they have the walls with the handprints underneath the ground. That wall continues, and those handprints aren't paint; they're blood.
Damn.
So I tracked down the actual, like, it's Kathy Fox, I think, or Fritz Springmeier. I'm pretty sure it's Kathy Fox on Substack. It's the MK Ultra handbook, right? And they take you through. And they show you the layers, right? And so, sorry, hold on a second. I feel like I'm getting mind wiped. What I understand is this, okay? There's physical material relics that they will etherically tie you to, as well as tie you through your physical blood. And then the incantations, the grimoire, the spells and the curses that are being verbally like brought forward. That's just the verbal's one layer, right? That's a contract. The blood is another layer. That's a contract. Then you have the connection to the physical item, right? So think about like in alchemy, right? Like it's like things get invoked. There's incantations, there's enchantment, right? Essentially what they're able to do is, if I want to turn this into my soul catcher, right? Like that's what they're doing. They're creating a vessel that a soul is then housed in, so that they can then pull the soul, whatever they want. They're using that soul's energy and abilities to manifest. That's where you get like wands and staffs from. That's what's going on there with that. Yeah. So when you're going through and you're seeing these other hooks, what I'm trying to say is that you're like the verbal and all that stuff you're addressing. Yes, that's I'm doing like a majority of it, but there's other layers there. So you're
I know. Believe me, I know. I mean, girl, everybody's been a freaking puzzle from hell. And there's been some crazy stuff that even now I'm having trouble finding the hooks. I'll proclaim to know everything. I just am helping with what I do know, which is about damn near everybody has these damn rituals laid down on them. And as soon as we pull them off, your frequency raises and your circumstances start changing to match that, especially as you stay with me and keep on hooking things. um, it breaks things open in your reality that were stuck before that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get yapping.
No, you're good, Marcia. I think I talk enough as it is. Like I'm gonna get some water and take a breath of air. I'm
Sure.
having a hot flash from all the energy coming through, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
As they say in the South. Y'all come back.
So, Anchor Haven. Hi, Anchor Haven. So, where's Anchor Haven? Did you ever talk to Chris? He recognizes you. If you're hearing this.
Good night, Anchor Haven. Love you.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Anchor Haven to connect with Chris. He really
I'll message her for you. She's a good friend of mine.
Yeah. Tell her to connect with Chris because, or well, excuse me, Mike, because
I can't keep them fucking straight, dude. Like
well,
it's got to be a confusing relationship. That's all I'm saying, right? Like, you're not even cheating, and it's like I don't even know. I don't know who I slept with last night.
You know what? No. I have a husband. If you're not aware of this,
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
okay. I just want to make sure put that out there.
Marcia, I don't know what you were doing last night, and I don't care what you were doing last night, and it's none of my business what you were doing last night. I'm not talking about that.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. This is a family show.
People do get that confused just because Chris and I are so tight, you know.
Y'all go back like rocking chairs. All right.
Yeah, but I know Anchor Haven. I think she should talk to Mike. Yeah, for sure.
And I think that I should have an all expense paid tour of the parking lot for free, but you don't see anybody giving me one of those. It's a self-guided tour. I'm kidding. Okay, I'll talk to her, okay?
Okay.
All right, I am going to, hi, Colleen. Colleen, I hope she doesn't mind me saying this. Colleen is from I can't do a good Boston accent, but she's from where my dog is. My dog's from Boston. She's from Boston.
Cool.
My dog's a terrorist. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you. Everybody's getting a reading, okay? This is a 12-hour program. All right, no, really, though, let's get on with it. I want to pick it up a little bit. I got too much heavy energy from the last reading, so.
Listen. I do have to get off into a ritual removal really soon. So if I pop off of here, hey, just keep going, do your thing, okay?
Okay.
Because love you, girl. I just, I don't want to leave him hanging for too long.
I'll see. If you need to go, you can go. I know it's
Let me check. Man, I'm the worst on time. I'm like the worst. So I gotta look and see when I last talked to him.
Hey, Colleen, did you want to know about man, I'm getting so much on her. I don't know if she wants like bleed through information or if she wants information about like she has a lot of angel energy too. A lot of angel. Nice. Yeah, it's weird. I keep getting a lot. Dude, I got 2 people yesterday that were dominions. I have never gotten dominions ever.
It's fine again, dominions.
Dominions is one of the choirs of angels, and they are primarily connected with like justice and like delivering and balancing like the scales, so to speak, of it. And they also like are the oversight of the like angels below them, but they're pretty much connected with like justice, fairness. Like I fucking hate a bully.
So
I'm waiting for Colleen to put in to answer my question in the chat. I feel like she wanted something to do with like SSP or like recognizing like people from other timelines, but I don't want to be presumptuous on this. She's still there. You know, if I'm such a good psychic, I should know if she's there or not, right?
Okay, Michelle, I do have to do this.
Okay, so, I love you.
I will have to break loose. I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Love you. Talk to you later. You. Best of luck.
It's been fun, and you guys have an awesome night. It's nice talking to you. Do some awesome readings, Michelle. I know you
I'll
will.
close the circle. Hey, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Hell yeah. Have a
I
good
love
night.
you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. Hopefully this will stay a little more streamlined. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay, here we go, Colleen. Colleen's really funny, by the way, you guys. She's got a lot of fire. Ooh, girl. You got like all these things going on, but you don't have like a destination in mind. I'm seeing like all these loose ends and they're starting to like tie themselves off, right? Like things are falling into place that looks like for a long time you've been trying to get it to come to fruition. But while you're waiting on that, you haven't put your intention or your focus into what your next part of this journey is going to be. It's okay to not know all the answers too, by the way. Sometimes we don't even know what the question is that we're looking for an answer to. But I see that you're like at this fork in the road, and that like this road that you're at this fork of, like the one you've been coming from, right? This path, like this has been like the same shit, different day your whole life. And it's been a tumultuous energy drain of just everybody else's bullshit. So I'm seeing that this is now going to be a time in your life where you're going to have like a complete like blank slate. You're going to have the means. You're going to have the freedom. You're not going to have the ties. You're not going to have any guilt. And I'm seeing like purpose come through. Like I'm seeing like different, like you juggling different ideas. You just need to get grounded and quiet. And the answer will come to you on where you're supposed to go. Once you figure that out, everything else will fall in place. You'll know what your purpose is and what you want to pursue and what you're meant to do. It's great things. I love you. I hope that helps. Okay. Brought my energy a lot. Thanks. That grounded me, Colleen. I was like, you guys, I was having a fucking hot flash. Like that was insane. I don't know why they say reptilians are so cold-blooded. Every time I see one of them come through my energy, man, I'm like freaking like, I look like somebody dumped like a fire hydrant on me. Bye, spider bite. Okay. Let me go back to the top. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people here. I just want to make sure I don't want anyone to have to wait long. If Rainbow Flame Wizard is still here, I know Jeanette Harmonic Weaving. So, okay. So, Rainbow Wizard and, Jeanette, if Rainbow Wizard's here, just go ahead and put something in the chat. I'll read you. If not, I'm going to do Jeanette and then we'll move on. And I know Iron Bear wanted one. I'm going to give Andrew one. You're welcome. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Hi, Rainbow Flame Wizard. Hey. Hey, girl. How are things going for you? I really like your avatar, by the way. I was looking at it. It looks like some art pieces that I've made. I've like last year, I don't know why I keep making like, I've made like too many to even admit without being embarrassed. But I was on this like obsession of like seeing all these doorways and like chakra colored waters. And for some reason, like in my visions, my water was going up instead of down. So anyways, just a fun fact. What kind of reading would you like, my love? I feel like I can't get enough water in me today. Spiderbite says she knows all the answers. She's just forgotten them. Yeah. It's like me trying to find my car keys, my cell phone, and get out the door in one piece. Whatever you can tune into, I'm a man. Tough. Yeah, you're a man until you get sick, and then we know what happens when you guys get the man flu. I won't, I'm the secret keeper. I'll never tell, but I've seen what happens. Ah, got good energy. I can breathe. I feel my throat chakra clearing out. Thank you. Rainbow Flame Wizard. Wow. Okay, so I'm seeing like a lot of dragons coming in with you. Specifically, I'm seeing like one on each side and one in the back that's like way bigger. So I'm seeing that they're like a shielding or like a protection for you, and that like when you're multidimensional, so you're doing a lot of different work like on different like densities or different timelines. I'm seeing a lot of alchemy. You definitely have a connection too with like Merlin. I'm seeing like Merlin come through. That's interesting. And I'm seeing a connection like with Ireland as well, like, and the Fae. Well, holy shit. This dragon energy, this dragon collective that's around you, this is part of like your oversoul. So I'm seeing you like come in through the 12th density. I'm seeing you come down from the 12th density, and I'm seeing you cross over at like, well, you've got wings, so that's like the 7th. Okay, so Pleiadian. Okay. Feeling a lot of like Pleiadian and Arcturian come through. So I'm seeing that you've been connected with like highly intellectual like thoughts, like your head, like I'm like your head feels like, geez, like linear equations are going through it, or like rocket science, and it's just like flowing like no problem. I'm overwhelmed. Holy shit. You have a very high like intellectual tap in with like what I call the information superhighway. So you're able to like really bridge here in the dream state, and you're pulling things through. You're pulling things through like from the dream realm and the lucid dreaming, but it's also coming from like those higher aspects of yourself, which are connected with like the 7th density, the 12th density, and then the Arcturian and the Pleiadian. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm getting like this connection with the Emerald Order and the Violet Flame. They're saying that you need more minerals. You need more minerals. There's something going on with like where you're being a little depleted, and it's like affecting like your iron or your blood. I don't know if you're like oh my god, what they call that when you bruise easily. It begins with an A. It's like I have this. I keep wanting to say amnesia. That's not what it is. Okay, so when you bruise really easily, right? Like I'm seeing like this like subtle imbalance like within your like your iron, your blood, your minerals. I'm not giving medical advice, but okay, so I am seeing like the dragon behind me is like gold and black. The one on the right and the one on the left are two different colors too. So I'm seeing like one that's literally like scarlet or violet, and then this one is green. Oh, interesting. Okay. You have any Phoenix connections? Blue Phoenix connections? I just think bipolar is a play on words for literally bilocating and having like altars. Just my random opinion I'm throwing in there. I also think that the news is doing magic also. I think they're doing broadcastings. Blue Phoenix is something I've never heard before. Okay, so I have a Blue Phoenix connection. It's all so usually you have Phoenix, you'll have dragons connected together, right? This isn't a blue, this is not a Lyran blue avian Phoenix, though. This is like a it's not even a spirit guide, it's like a higher aspect of yourself. Do you have, I'm sorry, do you have like a Scottish connection in the family? Like a heavy one? Okay. I'm seeing like this really like old ancient like bloodline like running through you, and I'm seeing like over the course of time like different incarnations and aspects that were coming in from like these higher densities or dimensions, and they've now like all merged into you. Yeah, it's not a spirit guide, it's a higher aspect of yourself. So, and I don't know why I keep getting Scotland. Maybe that makes sense to you. That's what I got. I hope that resonates. Let me go back to the chat. All right, he says, that'd be so I see, what color dragons do you see? Wouldn't it have been so funny if I was like, hey, I'm colorblind? I don't know. I'm a smartass. Spot on. I am a dragon and a fae and a Pleiadian and an Arcturian. All are correct. Mind blown. Thank you. Thank you for the affirmation. Okay. Iron Bear, do you want to go next? I'm sorry. I'm going to do Jeanette, then I'll do Iron Bear, then I'll do Andrew. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. I got out of order. Jeanette, I'm going to do Jeanette next. She's been waiting. And then she's in Australia, so I don't know what time it is across the pond there. We message almost every day. Every time we talk, we tell each other our time zones. I still don't know what time it is where she is. I'm a Pisces. Thanks, Spider Bite. I'm not bipolar. I'll just let you know. I'm crazy, like all women are. I'm looking for Jeanette. You're so welcome. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, I know you do. I can feel it. I love you. Are we friends now on Facebook? I'm not sure if that was you or somebody else that was in Anchor Haven's chat that's got Wizard in their name. I think it was you. Okay. It's only lunchtime. Okay. Jeanette's really cool, you guys. She's like way cool, right? Like we were on the StreamYard last night for quite a few hours. Like she did one of my private CLD code classes with me, and we were just like having such an interesting time talking that you can only imagine. Like she's a really cool lady, and she worked like with like child services, which really resonates with me because I was a foster child, and it's nice to see people that are still part of those systems that actually give a shit about the quality of life of the kid, and they're not so worried about the bureaucrats or burnt out on the job that, you know, they've checked out. Like she's really present. You're really sweet. Thank you. Okay, here we go. You just wanted a general reading, right? I started giving her a reading last night, but we were just some giggly girls that Arno from SSP, Marcia chat, and yes, Anchor Haven can be also, but was okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Arno. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I'm friends with Jason, like Missing Time 420. I'm all right. We run into each other. I am so sorry. I can't even hardly remember my own name these days. Yes, you can. You can ask about you and Zay, no problem. If you can just be patient with me, I'm trying to get through in the order. But I'm much obliged and I'm happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Jeanette. The one thing that really impresses me about Jeanette's energy is that like this woman can literally go through like walking on fire coals and just not even the shit hitting the fan because there's no fan for the shit to hit. It's just the shit hitting you, right? Like that kind of stuff. And she really has like she impresses me like how she can keep her cool. She's very grounded. She's very calm. There's no like rise or like pull that's being taken from her when she's being caught off guard. So like she's being delivered all this information or she's being given the bad news or whatever. She just rolls with it. She just rolls with it. I'm starting to get to that point, and I don't know if it's because of wisdom and patience or just because I've been through the shit so many times that this is just the new normal. It's just I don't even know what to do without it. Right? I feel like at this point in your life, Jeanette, like I feel like it's time for you to start doing a couple things like for yourself. Like not, and I don't mean like go buy yourself something nice or I mean, like, I feel like there's something that you've always like had a dream or a passion, like a wild one, right? That's always kind of just sat in the back. And you're like, I'm going to get to it one day, but there's always been something else, right? That came first. And I feel like this has something that's very seated and rooted within your purpose here in this life. I feel like you're kind of like you're very much like a caregiver in that like you have a lot of empathy and you have a lot of I keep hearing like pious, like humble. What I'm seeing is that you're not presumptuous, that all you do when you're trying to help people, whether it be the family around you or just strangers, is you're not going in presumptuous, like just trying to fix things. You're really just there just to listen and make people feel heard, which is a beautiful gift. Sometimes that's more than anything that someone needs is just to be heard and just listened to, right? But I'm seeing you doing like a lot of work and I'm seeing like this, like, it's really cool. I'm seeing like this dream, like where this, like this snowball is like just building traction and getting huge and going down the hill, right? Like whatever it is that it is you're wanting to pursue, I'm seeing it like just take off and I'm seeing it being like better than you had even anticipated. Because had you done that at earlier stages in your life, you wouldn't have all those experiences that have made you who you are now. And that is like the key to making this work. So I don't know if it's like, I feel like it has something to do with like bringing people together and like doing grid work or something like that. But I'm just seeing you like being this like magnet and drawing people in. And then like all that, like I'm seeing like a group of people coming together that really needed each other, and then like best friends. Cause I keep hearing like girl laughing, right? But it's like the deepest, like most like sisterly love. So I'm seeing you working with a team, and it's like, this feels like it's gonna happen really soon. You know, I know that like we talked last night, but it's kind of like there's things that have happened in the course of this last year where it's like, okay, well that's, you know what I mean? It's just, it's one last thing where your energy has been directed over here and now you're kind of being given that back. And it feels sad, right? Like it feels sad when things change, especially when it has to do like with people in our lives and maybe they're, you know, that season has ended. But I'm seeing like a lot of love and caring and healing that you're still meant to give. And there's a lot of people out there that need it that don't have families, which is why you've kind of always been drawn to that work. But I'm not seeing it as children now. I'm seeing it as more of like like a sisterly like camaraderie, and I'm seeing like it involving like the earth. And I don't know why I keep seeing drums. So if, maybe because that story you told me last night, but there's drums there, girl. So anyways, I hope that resonates with you, girl. That's cool. Hell yeah. Okay. All right, let me go back up here. Let me go. We're going back to Kelly. Okay. I think it was Iron Bear, right? I think Iron Bear was next. I'm sorry. I can't remember who I read at this point. All right. I think, right, because I did Rainbow. Okay, so I think it's Iron Bear next. If I haven't done Iron Bear, you're going to have to tell me. I'm starting to feel like 51st dates. And then we'll do Andrew. And then we'll do, where's it at? I want to say Baramba Karamba. It is so much fun to say your name. And I know we're Facebook friends now, but I love saying, it's like saying Chiquita Banana, right? You can't say Ross Swiss without a smile. Makes me happy. Like your name. Good energy. As soon as I figure out how to use my mouse again. All right, new comments. No, you're hey, fearlessly phoenixing. Don't worry, you're good. It's not you. This is operator air over here. When I start like getting in the spirit and I start channeling, especially like today, I'm just getting so much coming through. My human brain is not connected here like it normally is. You're welcome. Iron Bear, is Iron Bear still here? And did Iron Bear get a reading? Oh, it takes a village, right? At least somebody here has an idea. And yes, is it Asia or Asia? Or Asha? I guess it doesn't matter how you spell it because I'm not gonna be able to hear it anyways, right? Like having a producer playing yeah. Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Okay, cool. Okay, so Iron Bear, you're still here, you're not here. Wait a minute. He just said Asha. Now you're writing Asia. We're just gonna leave it before I butcher it anymore, okay? I like Baramba Karamba. I can say that. Okay, we're there. Baramba Karamba. How could you not be in a good mood saying that? It's fun. And as I just learned the other night, Aries are not air signs. Thanks, Luke. Felt like a fucking idiot with that one. Okay, so is Iron Bear gone? And if he's gone, did he get a reading? Okay, you're here. Okay, good. Okay, so yes, you're here. I don't think you got a reading yet, right? Sorry. Good thing I'm not a doctor, right? Could you imagine? Shit. We're gonna get a anesthesiologist, right? Like, did I already give you this medicine? I can't remember. Iron Bear, what kind of reading would you like? I've been seeing you around for a while. I saw you because I was moderator at Typical Skeptic, and I saw you there. Then I saw you at Anchor Haven Mystical Wellness. And then there was somewhere else I ran into you at. Can't remember. Anyways, just tell me what kind of reading you want. You probably already did. It's just, okay, new comments. Yes, I know you're here. What kind of reading would you like, love? A general reading? You want to know about like spirit guides? Do you want to know about past lives? I don't have any winning lottery numbers, so I'm sorry about that. Something left to be improved upon. No? So just whatever comes through? Okay. Wait. Hold on. New comments. Tell me new comments. There's no new comment. Okay. Well, I'll just let you know what comes through then, okay? Sorry, this is like my grounding rod, you guys. But I do douse, so if there's anything you want douse tonight, I can do that. I like it because it's a visualization tool for like divination. Thank you. Your recall. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. Total Recall. I don't know why I want to say Mortal Kombat. Oh, but I am feeling like this assassin energy come through, and that's interesting. Um, Man, I feel like you have an altar that's like in Tokyo or Japan or something like that. I can see like you like throughout life you've had a lot of like dreams where it's like it's not a dream. You're actually like you're connecting to like a dreamtime society or like other realms, other planes. Man, you have like a really good bridge going too. Like you're really able, like lucid dreaming. But I'm kind of seeing it like go in phases. Like I'm seeing like where it was like really strong and it'll kind of fade away. And when it fades away, it's usually because there's like some kind of like, I don't know, like you're not sleeping well or you're troubled or there's some kind of distortion going on, right? And actually what I'm feeling is like you're the type of person that really functions well when you get a good night's sleep. I really like your energy too. Like you're very you're not simple, right? Like I'm not simple minded, but what I'm saying is like you're very just you have it figured out about what matters in life and you don't try to overcomplicate it. In fact, I think you're the type of person that just would be living his life peacefully if you weren't getting so much bombardment and just like in your face abruptness from other aspects or altars or timelines. I'm just seeing you being like kind of bombarded by aspects that are like coming in and out and you're like I just want quiet. Like I'm seeing you as the type of person that goes fishing on the weekends and you just want the lake to be quiet and you want the fire to be good and everybody just to shut up and so they can enjoy things, right? Like just the simplicity of being able to enjoy things without so much overwhelming noise. Because it feels like there's like a lot of noise distortion that comes through with your energy and you're just feeling kind of irritated with it. And so for someone who I think is like I'm feeling like easygoing, right? Like that's what I get. I just feel like you're like laid back and cool and easygoing, but I'm feeling like this is kind of like a thorn in your side because it's unresolved and I'm like you kind of feel like a very like methodical, meticulous person like with your life. I'm not saying like you're extravagant or anything like that. You just seem like the type of person that you try to live within your means, you try to be practical, you try not to overextend yourself and plan. And then when little things happen that come in the way, but it's not because of irresponsible decisions or anything you did, it's just like a minor nuisance that's kind of come in and now it's affected you. I see that like you get a little like I just want things to fall into place. I just want things to work like systematically. Not that you're like uptight about it or anything like that. I'm just seeing like you try not to overcomplicate things. You try to just go through and be easygoing and just be nice and just do what you have to do and, go. And it's everything else around you that kind of gets in the way or other people. And like I said, it's not that you don't have any grace or patience. It's just rather not be bothered with it. You just want to be easygoing, go with the flow. And the ones that are going in the same rhythm down the stream, like you relate and that's cool and they're there. But like I'm seeing you're the type of person that could definitely be in like in a relationship with somebody that is like a good like I'm seeing someone very like quiet and kind but like funny and like you guys get along really well and there's no drama, but at the same time like you're also cool with being alone. You figured out what it is that you like to do and what you enjoy and kind of how to like balance things, and as long as that house is in order, then come what may. All right, let me check the chat real quick. Let me go back over here. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Did I just break it? Sorry, oh my gosh. My dog wakes me up at 4:30 in the morning. Okay, hold on, let me go back. He says he's easy to get along with. Okay, cool. The behavior with the dog, has that been like the last year? I'm not saying every night, but I mean, has there been like a change in your dog being like more like my dog? I'll be honest. Ever since last year, my dog has turned into a totally different creature. My dog was a dog afraid of dogs when I brought her home. Last summer, all of a sudden, like 3, 4 in the morning, she'd be out in the pitch dark of the backyard. And I lived in the country, you guys, at the time. Okay, to get pizza delivered to me, I had to drive 5 miles down a mountain to meet my delivery pizza guy. Okay, so when I'm saying I was remote, I wasn't remotely close to fucking anything. And my dog's out there in the pitch dark of night, barking into like the darkness, right? And this was not her like behavior at all. And it always seems like when she does that, it's one of two things. My energy has gone up, or there's like something coming in because she's like a guard for me. So I'm just wondering, like the thing with the dog, if it's just recent or it feels like it's been like in the last year for you too. I like the relationship you have with your dog. You're like me. Like the more people you meet, the more you like your dog, and you're like, man, if we just had more dogs and less people, things would be way more easy. I'm just giving him a minute to respond. And then I'll do Andrew, and then I'll do Barumba Karumba. And I don't know if there's anybody else, but if there's anybody else, I'll give you a reading, or we can do a dowsing. Whatever it is you'd like, I'll do my best. I just want to give Iron Bear here another minute because I am getting like some blocks a little bit on this recall from last night. So, but that might be because of, that may be because you're like, you have so many different like timelines going that it may just be that not all of that is like returned to like the forefront of your thoughts. So sometimes it's hard for me to like tap into that because it's like chasing a rampant like energy loop. It's like it's gone off the grid. So it's not coming in as a flow for me. She knows when you're in a deep sleep. Oh, okay. So are you saying like whenever you get into a deep sleep, like that makes sense. So it's when you're starting to get into those stages, like the brainwave stages where you're able to then lucid dream or whatever, transcend. You're making that connection. The dog wakes you up. I just told someone this the other day too. I've always been a very vivid dreamer, and like all through like the holidays of like December and then January, going from like 24 to 25, like I finally like mastered lucid dreaming, right? And then last February, I had this experience, and I have had absolutely no dreaming whatsoever, except for like a blip that I had a couple weeks ago. Like that's it. And since last February, I go to bed at night, I close my eyes, nothing. And I can remember dreams I had as a kid. Like I've always dreamed in color. I can feel things. I've had dreams that then later on, like I had a dream that I was working at some job, right? It was talk about a boring dream. 3 years later, I walked into work my first day. I was like, oh my God, this is, and not only was it like the office, I remember sitting there like looking at the computer screen with the coding. And what was really bizarre was when I got hired at that job, I got hired at this blood institute to be a driver. 3 weeks later, I got promoted over blood portability services for 90% of the hospitals and life flights in Oklahoma, right? For some reason, like whatever happened in this dream, I didn't need like any training on their computer system. So I was able to just do it. And because of that, I worked my way into a promotion I never intended to. But that dreaming has stopped since. Okay, so I also get visited from past dogs I have watched before. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, because I'm such an animal person, and I've had a lot of like strays and pit bulls, like animals that have come to me that were like chained to fences for months, right? And they find me. Just like a random act of kindness to a stranger, right? We don't think of it unless it's, you know, us as the stranger being impacted, like, and it's right, it really like touches your heart. Um, Animals are treated like second-class citizens. It's terrible. And so you are deeply connected with the animals. I think you feel more connected to animals than you do most people. And so you've had interactions with animals that like do feel that way about you, right? But the other thing too is this, like, so my dog, I know my dog has found me in every lifetime. I've had a couple other animals like that too. So sometimes like the dogs that are coming to you, it's like a soul family almost. Like it's like a soul that is recognized within your soul and it's coming back. It's just coming back in the form of another animal on another life. I hope that helps. Okay, Andrew, you're next. If he's still here. We'll do Andrew and then Barumba Karumba. And then anybody else, if you'll please put it in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm reading Iron Bear's thing. I'm excited too. Oh my gosh. Finally. Look, I brought my paws. Ah. That's how you know I'm happy. My paws and my flippers. Because I'm a fairy princess. There is one more thing I want to tell you, Iron Bear, and that is like this this particular dog that you have, she protects you when you're out of your body. It's hard when the dogs get old, isn't it? All right, Andrew. What kind of reading do you want, my love? I feel Andrew's energy. I'm about to start laughing. He is excited. Ah. Giving him a second to type. Come on, Andrew. There, with the suspense. Come on. What kind of reading do you want? I feel like he's messing with me. A general reading. Okay. Thanks, Andrew. Man, my throat chakra just started getting attacked big time. Holy shit. This is going to be good. Woo. Man, I'm getting hot. Andrew, you got a lot of energy coming through me. Yeah, I'm sure you were. All right. Can we focus? Okay. You need to sage your environment. I'm seeing you like transitioning like through like one stage to a new stage. This is very interesting because I'm getting this and I've gotten this on so many other people this week. Like I hate to use this analogy because I fucking hate snakes. It's like shedding or metamorphosis, right? Like it's like watching a caterpillar become a butterfly, or a snake shed its fucking skin. I'm seeing like this huge like line of like, man, it's like it's like a team of Avengers, but like it's like the ultimate angelic like warrior like super team, and I'm seeing like all of us lined up, and like we're like a force to be reckoned with, actually, right? And what I've seen come through is like all the pain, the trauma, the torture, everything that was used to try to nefariously damage your heart or man, I'm sorry, like, because I feel this like how they've done this with my life too. They've tried like so hard to just fuck you up. Right? Like that, I'm sorry, like I know that's not very descriptive, but like I'm just seeing like just constant fucking with like all around you, all through life. But at this, like there's something that's happened in the last 2 weeks because I keep seeing it's like a sudden like shift, right? And that shift is like the energy coming back. That's like it's like this inertia that's just been going your whole life, right? It's never come back this way. It just keeps going. And then finally now it's hit that point where it's like, okay, now it can come back, right? It seems like the last 2 weeks, like all of us that are part of that energy or part of that mission, right? Like love, unity, caring, raising people up, being kind, trying to leave things better than you found them, right? Just because that's how things should be, not because it's going to benefit us financially. I mean, it is going to benefit us in the kind of world we want to live in, but it's kind of like you're living by that, be the change you want to see in the world. So there's been a huge difference like in attitudes, and that attitude that has come through is like this, like shedding of fear, like it's like the bullshit, right? We're just over the bullshit finally. And now we're like serious and down to business. And so with that comes like the change of guard. Like I'm seeing this like change of guard where like all of the things that were horribly painful, torture, just right, all the ick and bad, all of that has actually suddenly been turned. It's like alchemized. I'm seeing it turn like from straw into gold. And it has suddenly become not the source of pain and dysfunction. It has now become the very weapon that is going to be used to defeat against those who caused the pain in the first place, trying to stop you from being able to step into who you are, which is a fucking badass angelic warrior. And you got like the most beautiful wings. Like you really do. Like you're like this light fire. It's hard. It's hard. And I'm going through it too. So what I'm hearing is actually, I need to take this advice also. When you're the closest to succeeding, that's when you have to push the hardest, because that's when you're going to think you're actually going to fail. Like I likened it to this, and I've said this twice in the last day. I don't remember who. Don't ask me. I just, they're all running together. But I likened it to you're just trying to get like your toe through like a door threshold, right? And as soon as you do, then like you're good. You're on the other side. You're all yaks and free. But you can't even get there. It's like you're in this like threshold of this doorway, and you're fighting with like everything in you, and like it's like to the point like where you're just, there's nothing left, right? And you're still fighting. We're all at that threshold. And I see us all getting through it. But the reason why there's so much holding us back is because our enemies are scared. And they should be. I hope that helps. That's what I got on you. All right. Barumba carumba. Oh, your soul origins. Okay. Well, all right. Well, I hope that helps. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat, so I didn't see that. But that's what you get, Andrew, okay? You're welcome. Oh, good. Thanks, Jeanette. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. All right, Baramba Karamba. I love this group of people so much. Like, you guys don't even know. The world is literally on fire and ending around me, and I like come in here and I'm like, no, it's okay. Let the motherfucker burn. It's gonna be fine. We'll rebuild it. I'm looking for Baramba. Oh, and Fiercely Phoenixing. If Fiercely Phoenixing is still here, I'm happy to answer the questions about you and Zay. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. What can I do for you? What would you like? You've got good energy, by the way. Like I'm feeling like I was like Andrew and like Iron Bear like really mellowed, right? Like it felt like I was like just I felt like I was like on like a canoe, like going down the river, and it was like the most perfect day for fishing, and no one showed up to fish except for me and the fish, right? Like it couldn't gotten any better. And then like I went into like Andrew's energy, and I got like all giggly and like right, like and now I'm feeling Barumba Karumba, and it's like the feminine energy of like the giggly fun. Feel very well all together. It's been well rounded. So I would like to know what kind of reading or what if you had questions you want to douse. And then if, like I said, if Fiercely Phoenixing is still here, I'm happy to, and if you're not, I will find, I know there's people here that are connected to Zay, and I'll make sure that I'm able to connect with you after if we're not now, okay? I would like to have whatever will come. So I am, okay, yeah, okay, no problem. I'm sorry. I thought somebody else said Zay too. So there was Fearlessly Phoenixing, and I'll definitely do Zay. No problem. Yeah, no problem. You've really been carrying a lot. Like I'm seeing you like trying to like hold everything inside and like keep like face on the outside, right? And isn't it interesting that like myself, right? Like when things are the absolute worst in my life, I seem like I can go to the store and I'll talk to everybody. People gravitate towards me, right? Like no one would ever think like on the inside what was going on. I think it's the ones that are going through those things that tend to be the nicest, right? I said this earlier, like the best comedians are the most depressed. I'm seeing you really as like a you're like the pillar of strength for like the inner circle of like your day-to-day life and like those closest to you. You're like really, really strong. I'm feeling you like trying to like take a full breath, and it's just been like so much. It's like you almost can't catch your breath, right? But you're still just like, okay, like I have to keep it together. Everybody's depending on me. Like I have to be the one, right? Like there's no other option. I am the one. And you've done like a really good job of it. You've done a really good job. Because I can feel like you're kind of tired, but like you're still doing it, right? And you're not resentful at all. Like you feel like you have so much unconditional love for the people around you. Like you're like, how could I not? I would do whatever, right? It's been a really difficult journey because I can tell like you've chosen. I always say there's two decisions. There's the easy decision, and then there's the right one, right? I can tell that you have always been the type of person to have integrity and choose the right one. And sometimes you can get in the thick of it and you're like, why would I do that? Right? Like I keep seeing like Will Smith in Independence Day. He's like, I could have been in a barbecue and I am dragging your ass through this desert, right? Like that's, right? We know the outcome of how that works out, right? Like saves the world. But at the same time, it's like, shit. I could have been at a fucking barbecue right now and I'm dealing with this crap. I'm so glad I chose this, right? Like sometimes we have those moments, right? We're all human. Sometimes we're like, what the fuck? But really once that passes, right? That's just a minor irritation of being tired of wanting things to change faster sometimes than we can get them to come to pass. But you've had a lot of patience and you've had a lot of perseverance, and you really are the one that's like protecting those around you more than you realize. Like I'm feeling like this like ascended master energy within you. I'm feeling very like zen. I don't know why I keep seeing elephants. My nickname is Michelle Elephant, so I really like elephants, but I keep seeing elephants around you too. So what I'm getting, man, you have like a really bossy spirit guide. Jeez. You have a really serious spirit guide. Are you I feel like you're hard on yourself internally. Very kind, very understanding, very patient, very, right? Like with others, but yourself, you're just like, you don't accept failure. This guy's really bossy, dude. Shit. He's a Lyran. Meow meow. And he's like no nonsense, like at all. Like I feel like he's like very military and like regimented. And sorry, I'm like this funny. I'm listening to him. It's okay, like in those quiet moments, to just forgive yourself, okay? Like, I always say if you could see yourself through my eyes, right? Like, you wouldn't even know how amazing I think you are, how much I love you, right? And then the lens, that same lens that I'm looking through at others, I look at myself through that lens and I'm like, unfucking acceptable, right? Get your shit together. Sometimes we have to learn to be a little bit more kind and gentle with ourselves, right? Like in those quiet moments. You did a really good job. You're being a really good protector, and I know you're carrying a lot. And your spirit guide says you've done better than you ever thought you were going to do. I hope that helps you. And much love. That spirit guide is really fucking intense. Jesus. He needs a vacation or something. Zay Speed. I want to be your friend. I think you're so cool. You've got such great energy. Come on over, party at my house. I'm not sure. Is Zay Speed in the chat? I'm already feeling him. Yeah, I will do that, Bryn. If you can give me just a moment, I'll get to you, no problem. I think you'll be the next one after this. You're actually the last one, so if you can just be patient with me for a few minutes, and then I can take care of you, babe. Zay Speed. I'm getting so much already on Zay Speed. Okay, that's fine. I mean, do you just want me to tell you what's coming through? I am seeing so much coding right now. It's crazy. I'm seeing like a living terminal system, and I am seeing like literally where the code is merging into like the DNA, like the human conscious DNA. And I am seeing like distortions, and I'm seeing like locks being put like on the like everywhere. Like I'm feeling it like on my skin. I'm feeling it on my mind. And as it's happening, I'm feeling myself like downgrading. And it's like I'm feeling like my power's being drained, like I'm going dead, like brain dead. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cry because I know that he feels very like a prison, like his soul, like he feels imprisoned because he's got so much like information coming through that he has been like divinely given, but he has been limited in being able to communicate that information because of okay. Okay, so he needs like a communication source. Man, it's actually kind of been like a gift that he couldn't verbally converse because that prevented it prevented like witchcraft. That's I keep hearing like witchcraft. Like so it's like almost like the grammar, like the coding and the information he's working with shouldn't be spoken out loud because it's literally got like incantations and black magic that are woven into the fabric of the binary code and stuff. I'm feeling like all this worry, like he thinks that like he's not doing enough or that it's his fault that he hasn't been able to fully connect or communicate the way that he is seeing it or thinks that it needs to like occur. This is like his life's purpose, his life's mission, like everything. It's like everything on in this life, one way or another, led to him finding a unforgivable truth. His integrity and his heart are like golden. Like this is the type of person that would lay down and like die so all of humanity could continue on and consider it a privilege and an honor and his duty. And wouldn't even ever expect anybody to even like remember him. Like he feels like that's who he is. That's what his purpose is. I'm just seeing like his whole life like go off the rails because of like this huge like fucking like revelation that he had, what like this finding he came to, and then it continued on and it continued to like get deeper and more expanded and more complex. And so what I'm feeling is like I think he kind of feels like people aren't getting it. We're running out of time. I'm having these like communication barriers, and all I'm trying to do is just save people from themselves. I want to say that all those like hurdles and those obstacles and those barriers that feel like that, those have been some of those have been put there intentionally to make sure that you would meet the right people at the right time so that it would be successful. I'm also seeing some like interference and stuff. They did not want you to succeed. So I'm seeing like Dracos. I'm seeing white Dracos. So I know this is like connected to a very royal bloodline. This is gonna be like somebody on the world stage. I feel like you were in the devil's mouth. Like I've seen you like literally like in like the claws of like a dragon. A red dragon with like black nails. It was like you were in the devil's lair and you were able to walk out with everything you needed so that can be taken down. I almost feel like whatever it is, like this coding and whatever it is you have come across, this all started out as just something that called to you and spoke to you and you were naturally good at. And I kind of like see you going through and like things are easy and things are getting better. And you're like, yes, this is how life was supposed to be. And it's taking off. And then it was like a grand halt of like, fuck. Like it came to like a screeching halt somehow because of what you thought the truth was. And then what you found out was behind the work, that it was It was like you were being hired to kill your own family. That's why I feel like this betrayal of this epiphany and this burden of truth of whatever it is that I'm just seeing like these codes. I'm seeing like Virgils and like terminal DOS coding. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Bryn, I'm gonna do Bryn and then I'm gonna be done for the night if that's okay. Let me go check the chat. I'm giving you a hug and I'm giving him a hug, okay? I'm really, it's hard. I get it. Yeah, you're so welcome. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We all have our process. We all have our things we're drawn to. And I read something the other day. I really liked it. I think I'm going to butcher the way I'm going to say it, but I'll try to get the gist of it. And it's that when you have a passion, right, and you're pursuing it with everything, you can only come across and look like you're absolutely insane and crazy, right? Like that's how you're supposed to, if you find something that gives you that passion, you should pursue it to that point that you look fucking nuts. Depends on, that's true too, right? Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Within reason. Okay, guys. All right, let's do Bryn. Hope it hasn't been too intense of a day for you, Bryn. And if it has, well, welcome to the club. Okay. Yeah, I've been feeling absolutely fucking exhausted the last 2 weeks, girl. Like, I mean, and I don't mean like, I feel like I've had my life source drained out of me. I feel like you've been tired for a while, but I feel like this has been like a sudden, like, amplified onset feeling of it. They've been taking you on 20 and backs too. I know this because of me. I know I've been there. So the energy, I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that. I'm just getting like so much coming through. I'm seeing you need to go outside. Like you need to be in the sunlight or the water, and you need to do something that is completely unrelated to the intentional focus or energy on healing. Like go to the lake, go to the beach. You know, if you have someone to go with her and you can do that and you'd enjoy it, go. If there's something like, I'll be honest, like I'm such a kid. Like if I was being told to go do something like, and I could do anything right, that would make me feel like just fun, I would go to like an amusement park and ride roller coasters for the day, right? Like something like that. Something that makes you just feel like, wee, you need that. And in that there's no focus on intentional. You're really smart, you're really methodical, and you read a fucking lot. And you're constantly trying to find like answers and solutions to integrate within you so that you feel like you can just function and enjoy it. I get the feeling you feel like there's like always just one little thing there that just kind of like keeps you from being able to fully immerse and connect. I know that feeling. I've known that feeling my whole life. Like I know that feeling of like you can't fully relate or connect because it's almost like there's this barrier that keeps you from being able to like freely like let go and just immerse and enjoy all the way. And that's not necessarily always because of you. That could be like the environment or others. I actually got a reading today and I was told the same thing. It's like you were kept like a hermit. Like I got this card, all these cards, actually every freaking sword card in the fucking tarot got pulled. Okay. Like saw this reading for me. I was like, geez, so what the hell? Right. And then like, it's a whole thing, but essentially what was coming out was like, I had been, my entire life, like kept isolated, made to feel lonely, made to be felt like no one wanted to be my friend, or there was something wrong with me, or I just couldn't fully relate, right? Like I was emotionally disconnected and numb for so many years. I remember watching like my friends cry in the movie theater, and I like felt like I was trying to pretend cry, right? I was like, I don't feel fucking shit. What the hell, dude? Not everybody, even my ex-boyfriend's crying. Like he doesn't even have feelings, right? Like, and it's like I'm just sitting there like eating my popcorn, like whatever, here we go, right? Like it made me uncomfortable that I couldn't feel those things. It was like there was a disconnect, and then all of a sudden it all came in, right? And I'm seeing this like transition where like things feel different. Like you want what, like you want to be involved. You want people you connect with, that you like have like these genuine fun friendships with, but you're like working together, you're like-minded, and that's where the healing will come in at. I am the worst person to ask about patience. I'll give you my saying, take your time, just hurry the hell up. Right? Like, and I'm not saying I'm not patient, I'm just saying like instant gratification, right? Like it would be nice. It'd be nice if we could get to this, like, in a timely fashion. I think and to answer that question in two parts, I think in one way you've had to be more than beyond patient through your whole life. And as far as the healing goes, the healing is going to come by doing things that you wouldn't even think were going to be healing modalities. And I just keep getting this, like, you need to have fun. Like, you need to laugh. You need to have fun. Like, you need like a good group of friends, like more than anything. Like, and it's not because there's anything wrong with you or you haven't tried. This is isolation that has been done to you, just like this has been done to me, like my whole life, right? And it sucks, especially because then you get to the stage where it's like you want those things, but then at the same time you're like, I don't want to fucking be near anybody. I'm not going out, right? Like, so it's like you get in the stage of back and forth, and it's like a dance, and you don't even know. So keep doing the work. Whatever it is that resonates and you feel passionate about. I feel like Reiki would be really good for you to, like, as a modality to be healing others with. And that was like the last part of the message I got, is that you're going to end up healing yourself by your work through healing others. And the best way that you can heal all that pain that you're holding on to, honey, is laughter. And I love you. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but I do love you, and I hope that helps. All right, you guys. Thanks for being here tonight. I love you all. I really appreciate you more than I have words to convey. And if you liked it, please support my work, follow my channel, share it. I'm going to try to do this every day. So I love you guys so much. You're so welcome. Deuces.